Fire. My name is Glenda. So tonight we are excited. We're going to be having a chat with the official Ann Lynn Show. For those who don't know, Ann is my mom and Lynn is my aunt. And I invited them to come along and join me on my very first restream. And so I just want to let everybody know that not only are you seeing this on Grace and Fire, but you are also seeing on the official Ann Lynn Show because we are restreaming to them as well. So if you're in the chat, please say hello. I'm going to go ahead and first bring up my mother, Ann.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, sweetie.
how are
Hello, everyone. We're so glad you could join us tonight.
And I'm going to bring up my aunt.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Lynn. I see you down there. Hello. How are you?
Up there. Hello up there.
It's like the Brady Bunch.
Yes, it's the Brady Bunch.
It's like the Brady Bunch. But it's Glenda and her mommy and her aunt.
Right.
And I got my mug.
You got your mug. Let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Now,
Well,
where's your mug?
I have got Lala Farm with me.
Oh, Lala Farms. Oh, that's a wonderful
Yes.
channel.
We love everybody at Lala Farms. This is actually my husband's mug, and
You took it.
stole it.
Well, okay. I've got ice water. How about you guys?
I have
Ice.
something like generic Crystal Light.
Where'd Glenda go?
Well, we'll find her. Come back, wherever you are.
I guess the Ann Lynn mugs just was too much.
I guess. What are you
Too
going to
much
say there?
excitement. Too
I
much
want to say hi
excitement.
to I like fishing. Hi, I like fishing. Hi, Lisa. Nisi, yay for handling it.
Woo-hoo!
That is just hello.
Hey, yes, I see Nisi there.
Yes, don't you? Yes, isn't
Just-
that great?
Yes. Well, we've lost her, and I just
We
told her to
have.
keep trying.
Hey, we can handle this.
Yes. Well, good evening, everybody that's watching. Glenda will be back. Oh, hey.
Yes.
Hey. Well, I
Yes.
guess now it's the Ann Lynn Show on Grace and Fire's channel. She'll be back. She'll be back. Well, how is everybody doing tonight?
Oh, it's so good to see everybody coming in.
I know, and I hope you'll come back
right
tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the Ann Lynn Show. Shestina!
Yeah.
Woot, woot!
I am telling
So
you.
glad to see you, Shestina. Welcome.
It is. It's just
I know
good.
they're piling in. Everybody's piling in. Woo
I
woo!
tell you what, I tell you what, everybody, let's have a challenge tonight. Let's act like we're in a little Volkswagen Bug. Let's see how many we can just pile
Yeah,
into.
see how many people we can pile in, right?
Or a phone booth. Let's see how many we can cram into
so
a phone booth.
Yeah, Jay Stone 78.
Oh,
wow. Our sweetheart Jay Stone.
Oh, wow. It's
woo woo. Yes. Hello, sweetheart. Mitch, granny kisses to you.
Well, I'm going to give some to Shestina then.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, and Shestina and
some,
Lisa,
and
our wonderful
Nisi.
moderators. Oh,
I'll tell you what. I'll give some to I give some to I like fishing.
I like fishing. I tell you what, Janet Schultz. Oh, you caught us live. Yes, you did.
You know what Grace and Fire Glenda says, woot 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 woot.
Well, she says she can't get in. Now I don't know. I can't help you get in.
We lock her out. Ann, what did you do? You're her mama.
Oh, thank you, Nisi. Oh my gosh, yes, you caught us live, Janet. Can you believe it? And we are actually on my daughter's channel, Grace and Fire, and somehow she got locked out and she can't get back in. So I'm not sure what to do because And I don't want to leave. We're not going to leave her channel because we're going great over on our channel.
Petra, hey,
Oh,
Petra, woo, woo, woo.
Petra's here.
Mwah.
Petra. Woo, woo. We're getting the old Ann Lynn crew's coming in.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, we're all together. That's right.
oh, and there she is.
There I am.
She did it. Ha ha ha. What happened? Hey, you guys, this is my daughter, Glenda, and this is her channel.
Yes.
So welcome to the Grace and Fire channel, and it's streaming live over on the official Ann Lynn Show channel. Yes. So now that she's back, I suppose we should give control back to her.
Okay, are you ready?
Although I'm having a lot of fun.
Yes. All right, Ann.
Yes.
Give it back, Ann. Give it back. Give it back, Ann.
I like being here too. Oh man, I'm looking to see who else is here.
Ripple
Glenda, we have
is here.
we have some wonderful ladies in here tonight.
I beg your pardon, Ann. We have some gentlemen in
And
here.
gentlemen.
Yes, we have I like fishing and triple threat firearms and defense. Welcome.
Yes.
And Schultz.
Welcome.
Chastina's here. Free Hanley, Petra,
No.
Jay Stone. Thank
Janet
you so
is
much.
here. Janet is here too. Yeah.
Oh yes, thank you so much. I apologize. My silly computer knocked me out. So
I know. Oh, hey, we were carrying on without you. You know your mom.
Hey, you know what? I know I am in good hands when I have the Ann Lynn Show on my channel. So
Sure. We're old pros.
Hedgehogs, Homestead, and Becky Benton. Hello.
Welcome everybody. Oh,
Oh,
it's so nice.
Oh
to
man.
Glenda.
Nice
Well,
to see
Jay
you.
Stone. Hey, are you
Yes.
seeing less of us? Just saying.
Not me.
Lynn and
All right. All right. 37 and a half pounds.
25.
Yay!
5 pounds. That's it.
Hey, so over 50 pounds between us. That deserves a big whoop whoop. Yeah, we made that life change earlier in the year, didn't we, Lynn?
I started my in April.
Oh, I
And
started
February.
Yeah, I started like January 29th or something. So really February. So since the beginning of February. So we've made a lifestyle change, and it's not been fun, but we're doing it.
Oh,
Actually, I'm halfway through now. So this is my half whoop point. So
both of y'all look so tiny. You both look so good. I've been with Aunt Lynn in person, and I had to pull her into the mirror, and I said, Aunt Lynn, it's time to buy new clothes.
I know.
And she goes, well, and I grabbed the back of her shirt, and I pulled several inches of fabric, and I tightened it from the back, and I said, do you see how thin you are? She's doing so good. She's doing so good.
I'm telling you.
You are too, Mom. So I'm going to get her.
Yeah, I'm doing fine, but I tell you what, I'm really proud of Lynn.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I'm very proud of Lynn. She has been knocking it out.
Yes. Yes, she has. Well, you both have. So
we both have.
I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here now, Niecy is down 9 pounds. You all.
Hey, before we get going too far, I do want to say that we are under a tornado watch here in upstate New York. I don't recall that happening in the last 2 years that we've been here, almost 2 years. So I know it's really looks bad out. So if I get knocked off or whatever, that's what happened to me.
You are on. You're so far up.
I'm in the attic, so
yeah, you're gonna have to go down.
And I had to turn. See, I have a window air conditioner in here, and I had to turn it off because it's so loud. So so I don't know how long I can stand the heat. If it's, I can feel it coming from the other room, but But I'm a
Turn that
trooper,
on.
so we can do this. And if I can make one other announcement,
You go right ahead.
Lynn and I will be live tomorrow at our regular slot, which is 10 a.m. Eastern, right here. And it's going to be, we're going to have some friends join us.
Whoa,
Whoa,
yeah.
ho, ho. And we can have more friends join us. If you'd like to join us, you
Right.
need to let me know, before tomorrow at 10. Just send me an email. And I know most all of you have our email address.
Well,
Yes.
I'll go ahead and type it here.
Yes, please do it.
Yeah,
Aunt
type
Lynn.
it in, and because we have room for more friends.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome if you all came over tomorrow morning?
I
Wouldn't that-
know we have
Yeah.
room for more friends. So if you would like to
Oh.
join us for J-Stone, I think it's time.
We
I
are
think
a
all
good
of
group of people. Come
Lisa,
on over.
I think it's time.
Yeah, come on over. Come on
Niecy,
over.
And the rest of you,
Everyone.
anybody, So, send me an email tonight. Say I'm in, and I'll send you a link for the show tomorrow. But 10 a.m. Eastern, it is just going to be Ann and Lynn with friends.
Yes.
Right.
We've invited some friends, and so I hope that you will, let us know.
And I'm going to say real quick hello to Arizona Highland Homestead.
Hello,
Joined us.
Arizona.
Yes. So thank you guys for making those announcements. And I'm going to make a quick announcement too.
Yes, do that.
And so Niecy over at Freehandling Made on her community tab had mentioned a channel that is trying to get back up to 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 friends, however you want to say it. I'm just going to say subscribers. And Nightbot is going to go ahead and drop the link. It's Crocheting with Leanne. She said that Leanne is in the hospital. She was able to sit in a chair for a couple of hours, but she is in a lot of pain. She's a new channel to me, so I went ahead and I subscribed to her as well. So when Nightbot pops up that link, please just go over and make sure that you like that page. And also, Nightbot's going to drop the link for the official Ann Lynn Show. If you're on my page and you have no idea who these two beautiful ladies are, I'm going to tell you something. These are the OGs in my family for YouTube. This is my mother, and this is my aunt, and I like how I can do this right here. I feel like, a goal, on the football field. But, go over and subscribe and let them know that Grace and Fire sent you, so that way they know that, you came off from my channel. So thank you guys so much for joining us. So I want to have a little chit chat about our weekend. I was so excited. Aunt Lynn and I did a Girls Gone Mild weekend is what we dubbed it. We can't dub the other terminology for this, but you guys can get it. So it's mild with an M, M-I-L-D, mild. But it was a lot of fun. I would say it should have been Girls Gone having a fun weekend away.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been, So Aunt Lynn and I went off to a little town. It's quite a little bit of a drive for us, but it's in Madison, Indiana. If you are in the area, in the vicinity, definitely check out this little town. It's a up and coming town that's been remodernized. There's a lot of little shops, a lot of little antique places. There's an old part and there's a new part of Madison. So I recommend hitting up both, but mainly the old part, because that's, I think, the best part personally, with all the antiquing and little mom and pop shops, because I believe in shopping local and supporting small businesses. So that was a lot of fun. So Aunt Lynn, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you thought of the weekend?
Well, first of all, I want to say the weather, it rained we left on Friday morning real early, and we headed out, and it was kind of misting, a little bit, but actually it's been so hot. It has been so warm here that nice cool rain just was beautiful, wasn't it, Glenda? Wasn't it beautiful? And we started off, I'll tell you what, I have a step counter, like every step I take, the counter's counting. And Friday, I did way over 11,000 steps. And for anyone that knows me, hey, that's like double.
That's a ton.
For me, I know
Yeah.
every day you're supposed to do like 10,000 eggs,
10,000.
but
Yeah.
let me tell you, I'm blessed to get 4,000 to 6,000.
Which means
And-
I did it too. So I just didn't put the counter on.
Yeah, right. I have
Because I was
Well,
with
that's
her the
wonderful
whole time.
too, honey. That is
Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. I'll take the
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we left our husbands were in, they had a, I tell you what, they were worn out before we got home, weren't they?
Oh my
Oh my
gosh. So
Gosh.
I left the tripod in the house and I went back in and I said, honey, do you know where my little tripod is? Because I wanted to film for the weekend for my
Yes.
channel. And he's like, oh, you know, he told me where it was at. And I was waiting to see if he'd come and help me.
Right.
No, he was too interested in being with Lynn's husband, just chit-chatting. And I got in the car and I was just laughing and went, he didn't even bother to help me look for this thing. And he's the one who moved it.
I
He
know.
was too caught up in conversation.
And
And they were laughing and having a good time.
we could
That's
hear
Oh
them
my
all the way
goodness.
out to the street. And we
Hey.
could hear them from inside the house to out in the street.
You could.
Oh my
you could.
gosh.
That's how
Hey,
hard
we
they were
want to
laughing.
say hello to Ghetto.
Yes,
Yes.
hi. And let's go, Brandon.
Brandon.
Hello.
Yes,
And
President-elect there. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Welcome, gentlemen. So
Yes.
glad you're here. Well, I
Yeah.
assume Ghetto's a fella. That seems like a manly name. And we love our Let's Go Brandon,
Brandon.
President-elect James. Wasn't it James H?
James A.
Welcome, President. We love you. We're so glad that you made it tonight also. And
Yes, we are.
so this is a
Yes.
collaboration between Grace and Fire
Yep.
and the official Ann Lynn Show, and our hostess with the mostest is Miss
Yes.
Glenda down below, who is my daughter, and I hope that all of our friends will become
Yes.
her friends and subscribe to each other.
Yes,
And
please
also
do.
these wonderful channels with us tonight. And over in our channel, over on the Ann Lynn channel, if you type ANNLYN Ann Lynn,
Read that last.
it will
Mhm.
drop your channel link in the chat so that we can all subscribe to each other.
And the same
And-
with if you're in mine, type
Yes.
in the word Grace.
Yes.
GRACE.
Yes,
It'll
and
drop your
do
channel as
do
well.
that. Do that, you
Mhm.
guys, so we can
And,
support each other.
And there's a channel that needs our help tonight, everyone.
Yep.
And,
Yes.
let's see, Glenda, can we put
I
her?
believe
It's crocheting with Leanne.
Yes, and Nightbot is set up to drop that every 15 minutes.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay,
So-
great.
Because
Be
this
looking for
lady,
that.
she had a larger channel, and
Oh,
and so something happened, so she's down, and she needs to get back up to 1,000.
And-
Hey,
Look who's here.
I see
John
John
316
316 from
Hey!
Ireland.
Welcome,
Oh.
welcome. Yep, I see. Thank
Oh.
you.
Mwah. Hey, we forgot to give our fellas a mwah. Let's go, Brandon. Mwah. Ghetto, and now
Right.
mwah, John 316.
Yes.
Welcome,
It is so good.
Hedgehog.
okay.
Mwah.
Okay, now, let's go. Brandon says post links and I'll sub. Now,
Oh,
Yes.
let me see here.
So if you're on the Ann Lynn Show,
let's see if we can
watching
find them.
this
Lynn.
stream there, then you type in Ann Lynn, ANNLYNN, and your channel will get a shout out. And if you
Yes.
are on Grace and Fire,
Yes,
then
how do I do
type
that?
in the word Grace, GRACE, and it'll drop your channel out. So
Okay.
go ahead, because we both channels believe in supporting other channels and uplifting,
Absolutely.
and you know, it's what it's
cannot-
all about, community. You know.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Glenda, I cannot
Yes.
find crocheting with Leanne.
Okay, well, let's see here. I'm afraid of touching my computer after the
I
last
know.
go.
Let me try. I'll try.
Is it Leann?
Yes, it's LEANN. Oh, hey, Tony with Kettle Kitchen is in.
Tony, Kettle Kitchen. Oh, I
And
found her.
Life with Belinda and Chuck is here.
Well, there's
So
two
I
of
guess
them.
I missed a couple of them. So I'm so sorry. I just now took a look. So
Yeah, you just hang in there, Glenda, and read because
I
oh
know.
wow,
I just caught it. So I'm sorry for the delay, but I just wanted to say hey to you guys. So welcome.
absolutely.
Yes, make sure you drop your channels.
Now,
She has
Go ahead.
before we get back to our weekend and things that the great time we had together, I want to say for those of you, if any Ann Lynn people, you're here and you want to know something about canning, that's right, putting food in a jar and canning it. I know Tony is here, is he not,
Yes.
right now,
Yeah,
Glenda?
Tony's
And there's
here.
been a
Yep.
great collab. You want to tell about the channels that are coming together and collabing on canning?
So we have Tony with Kettle Kitchen. I want you guys to go check it out because right now is
Yes.
the Jam It Up June, and he has got a bunch of other channels, and they are doing a collab on all things jam. And so, but Tony is giving away. Well, it's not Tony, but there are prizes. So you have to comment on the different channels and for the Jam It Up June collab. And once a week, he will be doing a drawing. And I believe there's lids. And I'm sorry, Tony, I don't remember the name of the lids. I'm planning on getting some, by the way. And a can or some other things. So anyhow, make sure, Tony, if you're here, go ahead and write that in. So definitely be checking out the Jam It Up June collab because, I mean, that list is huge. Every day there's a new video being dropped and it's amazing. And the recipes, oh my gosh. So there's a couple of them I'm sitting here going, okay, I need to get my hands on those recipes. So then we have Mennonite Farmhouse, who's in on the collab, and we have Time to Grow and Mouse Toes. If you guys haven't checked out Mouse Toes, I'm going to recommend that you go check her out. She is the queen of canning, and I'm telling you, I love somebody who can do the back to basics with canning. And I saved the best for last. Oh, wait, no, sorry. And then there's Time to Grow with Carla, who's learning to can as well. And I have to mention Sherry over at Black's Tropical Homestead.
Oh, we love our Sherry.
The reason why that this canning collab has begun. Sherry is so interested in canning, and I'm so incredibly proud of the woman. She is excited, she's charged up, she's ready to go. She's got, I've got them sitting here from yesterday. She's got her ball book, and she's also got her USDA, the Department of the Department of Agriculture, if I can speak right. It's the National Institute of Food and Agriculture. It's the complete guide to home canning. If you are into canning, I highly recommend these books. I also am going to recommend the website because canning is a science, and you want to make sure that you do it right and that you're following tried and true recipes that are tested, because you don't want to feed your family something that could get them sick. So it's important to make sure that you are feeding the right thing. And Tony says it's the 4-jar lids. And so thank you, Tony. I appreciate that.
So I'm dropping their links over here.
Okay.
And Ghetto said that they like to can. So I would say definitely hook up, follow Grace and Fire with Glenda. And follow the other, go over here and check out these other links that I just dropped. And then there's other people. I'm telling you what, you hook up with one and then you see who they're following and who their friends, their subs are, their friend, you know, and then you can see all these other wonderful channels, and they're all doing different things too. Some of them are just gardeners. Some are food preservation. Some are more on the prepping, which is great. We all should be trying to prep. Today, the Dow went under 30. And I told Glenda the other day, I said, watch it drop below 30 and be in like 29, if y'all know what I'm talking about. the NASDAQ and all that, and it plummeted today, and now it's in bad shape. And so there's no doubt that hard times are coming. So, preserving food and keeping extra food in your cupboards, in your freezers, if you can freeze dry or buy freeze dried, or you know what I'm saying, people, be prepared for whatever, because like tonight I'm under a tornado watch. Well, if it turns watch, well, it means as the conditions are right till 11 o'clock tonight Eastern.
Okay.
And just saying, so a storm could blow up, power could go out, it could be knocked out for a few days, who knows. So make sure that you have plenty of water and enough food and whatever you can get over the counter, medical supplies and things like that. Have that on hand for emergencies such as tornadoes, floods.
Right.
Who knows?
So here's the thing.
I want to.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
See, go ahead.
Well, I want to read what John 3:16 said, and this is coming from Ireland. They are in Ireland. Get prepared while you all have time. Canning is good, but being prepared for Jesus is vital.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. You may want to make sure that when you leave this life, you know where you're going.
Yep. Got your destination.
You want to know your final destination, and it's easy. And if you don't know, then stick around or come visit us in the morning and we'll tell you.
That's right.
So,
very much
but
so.
you want to, that's the most important thing. Yeah. Brandon says, steady adding to my position and averaging down, hold to trusted stocks. Okay. All right.
So when we're canning, though, I want to really encourage people who are new to canning. Think about this: your freezers aren't going to last for long if the electricity goes out. So you want to get that food on the shelf.
Bye, Jay Stone.
Yes, bye, Jay Stone.
Bye, sweetie.
So think about those things too. Because you want to have that in long-term storage food put up. So that way you can just kind of go, here you go, and the other thing is you want to think about your proteins too.
Lots of meat.
I actually just pressure canned chicken for the first time, and I dropped it on my channel. And I'm honest, Mom, you were with me 5 years ago, and you're the reason why. Since we're sitting here real quick, because I've had this conversation on other channels. Did I not have a panic attack? It's okay to be honest.
She did. She had the brand new, great big pressure cooker that and she was afraid to use it.
There it is.
There it is, sitting right here. I got to take it downstairs.
I don't know, Glenda. That looks a little ominous to me too. I think
it
does, especially with the jiggler and all that jazz on it. But
it's not so bad now. But
good.
I think my thought was, when I was growing up, we had an aunt that, for some reason, I heard stories about.
Well, even your grandmother. I was there one day, and she was using. I grew up, and I mean the first probably 10 years of when I left home and I was a newlywed and all that, I had a pressure cooker that I cooked dinner in practically every night. It's a small Presto, and, and you'd fill the bottom up with a little water, put your meat in there, and you let it cook, and it jiggles, and the meat gets so tender, right? And so, So Glenda, as a little girl, you grew up with me doing that, and Grandma. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but one time we were at Grandma's, and she was making pea soup in it, and the little thing on top, the pressure valve blew.
Yeah.
So did the pea soup. And it was a mess. I think I came home from somewhere, and I believe you were there, and Grandma was cleaning up. I mean, it was on the ceiling, on the walls, and that happens. And you know what she did? She cleaned the mess up, and then the next time she went to town or whatever, she brought the new replacement piece, put it on, and kept cooking.
Sure.
Exactly. Well, the
never
nice
quit.
The thing that you taught me is that the pressure canners are a lot more safer. Oh, congratulations,
Hedgehog! Woo! 8 pounds.
So
Excellent.
Right
we were just talking about all of I saw losing some weight and making a lifestyle change. So excellent
Mhm.
for you. Excellent for you.
So
That's-
right here is the little
Congratulations.
rubber piece that will blow out.
Yeah,
That
valve,
if it were
the pressure
to,
valve. Yeah, if it
so it's safe now. So if you're into canning, I mean, definitely be checking out our collabs.
yeah, please,
Right.
yeah,
You know,
do that, you
so-
guys. It's been good. I've been there
is.
trying to mod for Glinda, and
And
I'm
so when are you
learning
gonna
more
start
about canning than I
When
could
are you gonna
possibly.
come home and can with me? I'm waiting on you. Come home.
I gave you all my jars and stuff, except
I've
for
got
only.
your jars. Let's
Oh
can some
boy,
stuff up.
she's
Come
ready.
on.
She's ready.
I'm ready for my mama to come home so we can can together.
I
And you
know.
I'm ready
take
for
your
my
food back
sister
with
to
you.
come home. That's
Yeah.
right.
Well,
I mean, you know.
I know. I'm looking at my calendar. It just unfortunately keeps filling up with all kinds of stuff. So
you know
which
what,
is
Glinda? When she does come home, we're gonna have to do rocks, paper, whatever, something. So we
Scissors.
can divvy up when she comes to my house, when she comes to your house.
I might have a little priority. We have a little
yes, great grandmama.
grandma is on baby watch now. So for those who don't
Great
know, I'm about to become a
granny
grandmother
to be.
any day now.
Right.
So
I know, we're so excited.
We are on baby watch.
Woo!
so yeah. Well, I would say that baby Grace and Fire might get priority.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just kind of how that
Probably.
goes. Yeah.
Mhm.
probably because Granny's
That's
got to see that baby.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
So-
course.
And so what we're hoping is this summer to get a picture with our mom and it'll be a
Mhm.
5-generation picture. So,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
I
Yes.
never thought I would be I never thought about being a great grandma. I mean, I did, but I didn't really. It was just like, whoa. And now it's here and it's like, well, don't we look more like sisters, Glenda, you and me?
I just kind of like sit back and I'm like going, okay.
We look more like sisters.
You do. You look young. I'm sitting here going, hello.
I have to ask you a question. Do you know what
Okay.
that makes me? What's that make me?
A great
She is the double GA.
double G aunt, great aunt, and
Great,
she
great,
looks
great
marvelous.
Aunt.
The great,
That's
great.
right.
Double G.
Double G aunt.
Double
Double
D,
G.
and you look marvelous. She's looking marvelous. We got to keep encouraging Lynn.
Oh,
she,
yes. Shastina. Mwah. Bye, hon. We'll see
bye.
you
Oh,
soon.
thank
Bye,
you. Thank you,
Shastina.
Shastina. Yeah,
Yeah,
be
see
here
you
tomorrow
tomorrow.
if you can.
So
I
let's get back
know.
to the weekend. I want to talk
Okay.
more about this.
Okay.
So,
Well, we had a special guest with us, did we not?
We did.
And oh, Mrs. Ghetto. Hello there. Hello. It's good to have
Hello,
you.
Mrs. Ghetto.
Woohoo. Yes.
So glad
Okay,
you're
so who
here,
did we have?
sweetie.
we had Flat Ann go with us.
That Ann.
You
Well-
got her? Do you have her?
I don't have her with me right now. She's still downstairs in the car. Ready, to go on another
next-
another adventure.
You'll have to explain that, Glenda.
Do you have something you can show us?
I'm going to take both of you guys out for just a second, and we're going to just show the picture. It's going to get quiet for a second, so let me just show you the picture. Hang on just a second. I'm going to show you Flat Ann from the weekend. Let me show you what she was up to. So, Flat Ann. Flat Ann likes some coffee, so I'm going to show you one more. Let me drop you out for a second and show you the other picture.
Body by brisket.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I want to welcome Cheryl is here. Hi,
Yes,
Cheryl.
hey Cheryl. How are you?
Hello, Cheryl. So glad you're here.
Yes, I am. This is just like This
I
is
know it's
great,
wonderful
guys.
tonight.
This is
We've
awesome.
New friends, old
So-
friends.
So we took Flat Ann out on an adventure. So Mom sent a bunch of pictures of herself and doing different poses. Next time
You want me to recreate?
I actually want, yes, just like that. Just like that. Except for I need some more Flat Ann poses. I have some things up my sleeve.
You need some new
that
poses?
I need some new poses.
Oh, okay. Like, would you
So-
like that? Would you like a surprise pose?
I would love, yes, I would love it all. So
Okay.
for those who don't know what we're talking about, a couple of days ago, I dropped a video called something about Flat Ann on there. So you have to go back and watch the video. And we took her out, and you got to see a little bit of our Girls Gone Mild trip. And so Flat Ann went with us. She even, you know, I have a little concern about Flat Ann though. I need to like address this head on. Okay.
Okay.
Not once on our trip did she wear her seatbelt.
Oh no! What a bad girl.
Not once.
Why didn't you make one for her?
Well, here's the problem. Flat Ann may not be heavy enough. I need a car seat for her.
Oh.
Okay. We can next time we go out and about, the two of us go out, we will make sure that Flat Ann has a seatbelt.
Well, I know what
she likes to get strapped to the windshield too. I know
She was strapped to the windshield at one time.
She was, and there was another video that did not get put in there, but she actually recycled too.
Yes, good for her.
I
want to
put it up
this
on the channel, but she went recycling.
I have to make a confession, Glenda.
Go for it.
Okay. Everyone that knows Ann and I, you'll know that our mom is 91 years old. Grandma, Glenda's grandma is 91. All right. And she's like, she's wonderful. Come on. She's like, Root. Everyone wants to be like her at her age now, right?
Oh, yeah, I do.
But when I told her I was going out of town with Miss Grace and Fire here, she said, "Don't you get too wild."
Did she really? Mom said that.
You be careful with that. Whatever you drink, you be careful. Don't you get wild.
Oh my goodness.
I think she wanted to go with us.
Yeah. I said
think we could have taken her with us, you know, and
got
her, you know, a couple of sodas and said, you know, now listen up here, Grandma.
Yeah.
Don't be going.
You mean
what I tell you?
The special sodas?
Yeah, you
the
know,
special sodas.
Well, we did go to a winery, so you know there is that.
Did you have a special soda?
A special
no,
soda.
we did not have.
No,
anything.
seriously, no. We
Oh,
were mild. We were actually pretty mild.
You were mild if you didn't have any special soda.
I had iced tea one time. I had iced tea. Wow.
Well, I taste tested it. I guess
Virginia,
this confession time.
hi, Virginia.
It's this confession. I taste tested. It was pretty good, but
Virginia roots. Woo woo.
Hey,
hello, Virginia.
Hi. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Wow.
Yes.
No, yeah, she just said for you know, me to kind of watch over the whole, you know, make sure that we just didn't get too wild.
Well, good grief, Gertie.
Good grief. I know, Gertie.
I guess the next time I'm just gonna break out and start dancing down the street, and maybe you can video it, and I'll just start.
Oh goodness!
You know, I'll put my earbuds in, and then I'll just dance. You know, and just go.
Okay.
And
that's
then you
about
just
as wild as we got.
I don't even think we did that. You know, to be honest with you, I think
we
the
did no
wildest.
dancing.
You know what? I think the wildest thing we did. We were out past 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we were at Goodwill till they closed.
Oh my goodness. Gardner Josh. Howdy,
Gardner Josh.
Wow.
Be sure to type Ann Lynn if you're watching on the official Ann Lynn Show.
Yes,
and that
And if you're
Nightbot
on
will.
mine, drop Grace.
Yeah,
Great.
so that way Nightbot will drop
GRACE.
your links.
And if
Okay.
you're over on the Ann Lynn Show and you want other people to see your channels, and you're normally a subscriber of Mom's channel, come on over to mine real quick, pop off, and then log in or come in on my live, which is the main one, and
Grace and Fire.
Are
Grace
you
and
putting that
Fire,
in,
and make, because we are simultaneously streaming. It's coming off of my channel. So make sure you just pop over to mine and then just type in the word Grace, and you can go back over to Mom's. That's no big deal, but share your channels out. Come on over and share your channels, because it's a different, different
We
channel.
all do. Oh, we all do a little different. I just dropped your link, I think, Glenda.
Well, thank you, Mom. So
okay, you're welcome, honey.
I appreciate it.
Devil Dog. Well,
Yeah.
hello, Devil Dog.
Wow.
Hello, Devil Dog.
Ooh.
Welcome. So,
Wow.
if you do hear something in the background, I should have addressed this at the beginning, and here we are 42 minutes in. There is a 14-year-old Cocker Spaniel with me, and she is my old girl, and she's clinging to me. So I'm sorry about the noise in the background. She is getting up and moving around.
I'm looking at Devil. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. I see you over here, Freya Henley. Thank you.
Could you go ahead and show your premiere or your beautiful video that you've made of your channel?
I can. Actually, they will see it at the end too, but yep.
Okay, but just drop it in there so they know.
So if you go over to my channel and you are greeted with a new video, welcome video to the channel, and this is actually what it is.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. There you go.
That is so beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that. That is beautiful, honey. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you. The roses are actually my roses. Those are David Austin roses.
Yeah, those are beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say, Triple Threat Firearms and Defense. Wow. Hello. I'm looking at your all channels. Oh, cool.
Wow.
Beans.
Are you dropping? We're dropping some. Yes.
Type if you're at the Ann Lynn Show, type Ann Lynn, ANNLYNN, and it will drop your links so that we can subscribe to each other's channels.
Yep.
Triple Threat Firearms. I just subbed. Devil Dog. I just subbed. And I think these are pretty cool channels. You guys need to check them out. Devil Dog says that he does a variety of things. He was in the Marine Corps in 1993. He was a volunteer fireman. And hey, if you like to play games, you said you like to play Call of Duty, Devil Dog. I would suggest to you that you go to Dave's. I'm going to bring it up here. Dave's Gaming Cave.
Who is my stepdad.
Yeah, and he plays games.
There are 3 channels between us.
Yeah. And I'm going to drop his link because we are.
Yes, please do.
He's trying to get his 1,000 people in. He's yeah, and he does board solitaire games and
solitaire board game.
Yeah, and now he did was doing a golf game, and he has done other games like that too. So anyhow, Dave's Gaming Cave. You might be interested in that.
I'm going to put it in also.
And Devil Dog has over 150 chickens, so I think that's pretty awesome because
Devil Dog has chickens.
He has over 150. Like
oh my word!
Now who's the crazy chicken owner? Like that's my dream. I'm sitting here going, oh,
right down here is Crazy Chicken Mama with only nine
I have
hens.
9. I have 9 laying hens.
Yeah.
And 5 turkeys.
Oh
A
my
friend-
goodness.
A friend of mine has a turkey, and I love this turkey. It's their pet turkey, and so they're not going to do anything with her. Chicken math. I see that, and now starting to grow plants. So
wow.
this pet turkey, she is something else. I'll go up to her, and she knows me. She knows me. I mean, they know their people.
Oh, of
and
course.
I'll go up and I'll say her name, and then she'll go pip 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 pip. With her little sounds, and then she's disabled. So that's why she's a pet turkey. Belongs to kids, so that's why. Let me make sure I say that's why. They do, they have other animals too. But anyhow, this little turkey, she comes up and she just wants you to love on her on one side. She's a cutie patootie. I love this thing, and I told my husband, I said, if I could bring this turkey home as a pet, I want her.
You would. Oh yeah, you would. I want to mention Triple Threat.
Yeah.
Okay. She is a certified instructor, and go over and read her about tab. Okay. Yes. Go over and subscribe to her and read her about tab. Okay. Looks like a really cool channel.
Mm-hmm. Please go check her out. Absolutely.
So everybody check out. Drop your links, and if you're on Grace and Fire, you type the word Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're at the Ann Lynn Show, you type Ann Lynn. Mm-hmm. And please do that so your links will drop, and we can subscribe to each other's channels. We want to help each other. Don't we?
Yes.
Glenda?
That's what this whole thing is about. It's about community. And
uplifting there's a wonderful, wonderful YouTube community. You can hook up with great people.
Yes.
Warning, there are some that aren't so great.
Right. Yes.
So please, if you do live streams, have great have your moderators and trusted moderators. Nisi said she's got about 10 more minutes, then she's got to hit the road.
And and we want to make sure that we help crocheting with
Leanne. Yes, and so Nightbot has dropped it.
It's been dropping it, yes.
It's been dropping it every 10 minutes. So please, if you don't see it, go back up through the chat, because Nightbot has been dropping it, and I can see that it's been dropped. We want to make sure that we help subscribe, and then, put in there Grace and Fire sent you. You know what I mean? Or, Ann Lynn. So that way that she knows that there's been love spread from 2 other channels that believe in her and support her and want to help get her to 1,000. Yeah. And we are praying for her.
Yes.
So to get better,
she had to be airlifted out, and then surgery, and it's really, it's just so difficult, and she needs our prayers, Leanne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so Nisi said you can also find her on the community tab, but also
right.
So make sure one way or another you get over there and you subscribe. So
so let's help each other out.
And Free Hanley, I am going to make you a moderator of my channel. I want you to go ahead and I'm sorry I didn't do this at the beginning. If you want to go ahead and just drop her link, that would be awesome. So
that'd be awesome.
So, Nisi, you are a moderator on the Grace and Fire, so please add that. We really do want to be uplifting, but anyhow, so back to our little fun weekend. We did some antiquing. I want to do a little brag on Aunt Lynn. So for those who haven't seen my short, go back and look. I had 4.2 thousand views on this one particular short. I think I need to pick you up a little bit more often and do some more shorts.
I think that would, yes. Actually, it's 16 seconds, and it's like shopping be like with Aunt Lynn, and
that's what it is.
That's the most that 4.2 thousand?
4.2. The most
Isn't
I've ever
that
gotten.
I also shared it on our channel too.
Thank you. So anyhow,
it only got like 35 views. So compared to what you say, 4,000 and something. So
4,200.
Just saying, right, Glenda? Yeah. Just saying, Mom. Just saying.
Excuse me. I don't ever get so it's actually Aunt Lynn's. So Aunt Lynn and I went out to dinner, and she was talking about how she had this coupon at dinner time, and she said, I'd like to hit CVS up after we have dinner. And I said, okay, great. So we went over, and they have those little kiosks where you can type in your rewards number. And so I went first, and it gave me just like 3 coupons. And I'm like, seriously, 3. So then Aunt Lynn goes in, types in her rewards number, and she got like this long strip of paper. Like my reaction to her was, Aunt Lynn, you can wallpaper your walls with this.
Oh
like,
my goodness.
So
Yeah.
So anyhow, one of the coupons was $11 off this bamboo paper towels. So we're like, what do we do, Aunt Lynn? We went looking for them. We went looking for the paper towels. We're like, $11 off? That's better than the coupon you were talking about over dinner.
Yeah. You mean the coupon that actually named that bamboo paper towel? $11 dollars.
All of
$11
off.
$11 off this paper towel.
Okay, and then it said buy one get 2 free. 2 free. So I got 18 rolls of paper towels for $3.74.
It was on sale. Buy one get 2 free. This particular brand.
My.
And so we were like, is this right? So we went and got the cashier, and she goes, I want to see this in action. That was her quote. I want to see this in action. And she only had 1 coupon that she used that day, just one.
Yeah.
And she goes in, and the lady's like, all right, she put it up there. She was so sweet, wasn't she? She
was a doll. Yes.
She was all. She goes, I want to see this in action. So she rings up the paper towels, and no joke, $2.74.
$3.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. No, it was $2.74 because actually it was $16, and then I had, you're right, it was $16, $11 off, and then $4 off, and anyway, it came to 2 something.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And can I say welcome to
yes.
We have someone from Australia with us.
Yes.
Good day and good morning from all that fluff and stuff. Hi there.
Welcome.
Good day.
Fluff and stuff. And also Belt Loop 29 is here tonight. Belt Loop.
Hello.
And
Belt Loop 29.
And also I saw Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve.
Yes.
And Jen, I sent you a link. You should have it in your email.
Oh, and I want to say Green Granny too. Denise is here. Hello.
Green Granny's here?
Yes. Isn't that one? Oh, and what is so cool about this? We're all 7 to one another. We're lifting each other up tonight, and we're going to help crocheting with Leanne. We're going to all go over there and sub to Leanne, who's in the hospital tonight, and we just want to bless her while she's recuperating.
Oh, very much so. So anyhow, so back to this. So we put it up on the channel, and that's how Aunt Lynn shops, but that's not the only thing that she got cheap. She was hitting the 75% off bins.
No. Actually, we were in an antique store. Don't ask me how this happens, people, but it's a blessing from And I walk over to this one booth, and it's, I don't know, number 1, number 7. I don't know what their booth was. And what they had done is you have a cart. A wheeling cart, kind of a big cart. It's got a bottom and a top. Well, it said everything in here, 30 cents.
What?
Oh, that's what it was. Well, originally it was $1.
It was $1.
A dollar cart. So it was 70% off.
So anyway, it turned out I paid 30 cents for some items.
Oh my goodness.
Everything was already on sale in the store.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It was all already on sale. Yes.
They were doing customer appreciation weekend.
Well, when she was here visiting with me earlier in the year, we just walked into the local Walmart here. And I mean, we just walked in and right there was a woman. She goes, look, and she was marking down purses for $1.
Purses, wallets, and duffel bags.
Yeah, so I bought a bunch. Lynn bought a bunch.
I bought a bunch, and we like to share, everyone.
Yeah, so I mean, for $1, I think I didn't even spend 10. I don't think. No. You know what? I bought this purse and it's red, and do you know I use that thing quite a bit during the winter because I could go get them.
Go get them. I'll take you off so that way you can go get it. Hang on.
Okay. So anyway, God is good, and I think a lot of you know that. And I just have to say, He just opens up doors, and I just walk through them. But I think I enjoy giving, don't I, Glenda?
Oh yeah, very much so.
And I'll tell you what, everyone. Glenda has 9 laying hens, and they're precious. Each one of those laying hens are so precious, and she just blesses me and her uncle with the most beautiful eggs. Everybody, I just those. Right. I mean, they just come right out from them girls, don't they?
They do. They do. My neighbor came over today and he was chit-chatting with us about the girls. I gave the girls tonight some peas because the peas are starting, it's heating up. And so the plants are starting to die. And there's still some peas on there. So I was grabbing all the vines out of the chicken coop to give to out of the garden to put in the chicken coop. And so anyhow, the girls were getting excited, and my neighbor came over and he was looking in the nest boxes, and one of the girls cracked an egg. So then that meant that astrolorps were like zooming in to eat the egg, and that was broken. And then there was 2 more eggs. And so I said, do you want these eggs? I just handed him 2 fresh eggs that were laid today. And he goes, really? And I went, yeah, you can have these 2 eggs. It's fine. I'll just give them to you. So, yeah. So we had 3 eggs. It wasn't a big egg day, but it was nice.
That's great. And of course, we enjoy all of your jams and jellies and your cowboy candy and your jalapenos. And
that cowboy candy is so good.
I know you blessed him with all that good hot stuff. Oh, and Cheryl said that she loved the shopping with the Annie video.
I see that. Oh, and you get over 50 eggs a day.
Whoa!
Devil dog
That's
does.
Great.
Devil
That's
dog. Oh my gosh. That's
you want to see my dollar purses that I got with Lynn that day? This is one of them.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I like that.
I do cross bags. I like cross bags. Mm-hmm. And I mean, this is $1 purse, and it feels like leather. Yeah, it's got a big thing like here. And I don't know how much this was originally marked, but I use this quite a bit. I really think it looks good. And this other ones I haven't used them yet. They still have all the tags.
I have that one. I haven't used it yet either.
I haven't decided. Okay, so it's
now
3 of them.
Marked $29.99.
Yeah, so you get a big bag, but it has a zipper on it, so you could put, I don't know, if a school teacher could use it. It could be a diaper bag. It could be whatever. And then the came with a wallet. I know, I keep saying walnut. And then the little case for your makeup. Yeah, and it was originally, I'm getting it all tangled up in my earbuds.
$29.99.
No, $29.97.
Oh, 7. I'm sorry, I was off
$1.
$29.9. Yeah, I got it for $1. Well, it's upside down. Looks like they marked it down once to $8 and then again to $5. But we walked in and she said, "Oh, they're all $1." So the only thing that was that didn't set real good with me was there
well
a
now.
well, I'm gonna say it.
Now.
I'm gonna say it.
Don't be a grumpy woman.
There was a woman there that had a cart load of them. She just was she wasn't even looking at them. She was just piling them in her cart. And she said, "Oh, I resell these on Facebook." So, meh.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
Didn't
shame.
like that.
Didn't like that. It was like, hey, lady, share those with the people.
I want to say hi to Capone Cabin.
Yes.
Oh,
I tell you
welcome.
what,
Yeah,
I'm
welcome.
glad to be
So-
here with Grace and Fire tonight. I am meeting so many
Yes.
neat people.
So for those who are curious, Ann and Lynn is my mom and my aunt. So I'm going to do it like this: mom, aunt, and they have, for those who don't know, the official Ann Lynn Show. And on Fridays at 10 o'clock every week, they go live and they love to interview different channels. And Aunt Lynn, if you could drop, or Mom, go ahead and drop the link or the email address, so that way if anybody's interested to reach out to you.
We'd love to have you come on and
Yes.
They love to
Yes.
hear the different stories, and they believe in uplifting communities. And
Yes.
from now on out, except for I am on baby watch right now for my first grandbaby. On Thursday nights at 6:30, I'm going to be going live. So that is my announcement for.
Oh, say that again.
So my announcement is every Thursday night at 6:30, I'm going to be going live. With the exception of I am on baby watch. I do not have a community tab at this point because I'm still working towards that.
Yes, we got to help her get some more subscribers.
How many do you have right now? How many subs?
I think the last time I checked was like 338, I think was the number.
Okay.
Was where I was at. So, but if I can't go live because of baby, I will do a video just to say, hey, I'm not going live.
Okay.
But otherwise, every Thursday night at 6:30, we're going to be going live.
Great.
And yeah, so I'm so excited to have my mom and my aunt here with me as my first guest. And
this is wonderful. Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love being able to bring our 2 channels. I'm looking at 3 people. I'm glad to bring the 2 channels
Baby Watch
together.
is so exciting. Yes.
Yes,
It
very
is.
exciting.
This is going to
Yes.
be one of the most blessed babies in the world, and that's how it should be. Grandma
Yes.
here keeps, every time we went anywhere, she was putting away and buying
was
and
looking
and
I have some clothes that I bought for the baby on the trip that I
yes, you did.
Well, and I bought the baby laundry soap so that way if it's at the house, then I can get it washed and take it all nice and
Wonderful.
clean to Mama and Daddy, and so that way they can just put that straight up on the in the laundry or in their in her closet and
Yes.
be ready to go. So it is a girl for those who don't know. So we are excited to welcome our first granddaughter.
I tell you, her parents are beautiful and handsome. This is going to be a beautiful baby girl.
And I'm going to be the great grandmother.
The great grandmother.
I'm
the double G aunt.
I should be the double G.
We've had this conversation. Now, who gets to be the double G? You're kind of moving this a little too fast. Now, who gets to be double G? Who gets to be? Answer the question. Who gets to? No. I'm Gigi, but that's not who I'm talking about. Who?
Aunt Lynn.
No. Okay. Okay, but grandmother wise, who gets to be the double G?
My mother.
And
No.
she earned her stripes.
Now hold it.
My
She's
mother.
grandmother.
Great grandmother.
Great. Yeah. Great grandmother. That's right.
She gets to be the double G, and she's earned her stripes. It's just not your time yet.
Okay.
Mother.
Even though I will be a great grandmother, and that's 2 G's.
You're only one great. I love you.
Okay.
You have not
I'm one
earned
great
your stripes.
person. Belt Loop says.
What?
Belt Loop says I should be. My name should be Garyetta or Gary Tina. You're talking about the baby's name or Gary Nisa.
Gary Nisa.
Bye, Hedgehome.
I want to say goodbye to
Hedgehog.
yes,
Hedgehog. Homestead.
Homestead. Yep.
and hi, organized pineapple.
Wow,
Yes,
organized pineapple.
Welcome. Yay.
Welcome.
Yes.
Did she make it through? Yes, great grandmother. Yes,
Um,
the baby, right?
Aunt Lynn made it through boot camp. Aunt Lynn was in the service.
Service.
She
I was in
was.
service.
How long
She
were
was.
you in?
She wore combat boots.
Yes, she did. How long
And
were
I
you
had
in,
my
Aunt
first-
Lynn?
I had my first son when I was active duty also.
Yeah.
Mhm. I
And
can't imagine. Wow.
I was in so many years ago that
Tony says, Glinda. Tony
What?
at Kettle Kitchen said, your grandma, that would make her a triple G.
No, Tony, you're supposed to be on my
She's-
side.
No, she is a great grandmother. Oh, I see where you're coming from. Two greats, right?
Two greats.
Oh,
Did
I
it just
see what-
hit you? We've had this conversation for how long on your
Oh.
channel? We've had
Look
this
out.
conversation.
I need to
Did you
put
see the
my,
big light bulb?
I need my sunglasses,
I
the
don't
light
even-
bulb.
I didn't even earn my stripes. I'm like, brand
Oh,
new. You
Thank
get
you.
your first one, and she's
oh,
earned two. The great. Now do you get it?
Oh, you little girl. I don't know what to say. You've always been a little
Somebody
stinker.
just came in, Glenda. Who just came in?
Hang on a
Kadesh?
second. I hold my halo up with my horns.
Is it pronounced Kadesh Farm Homestead?
Kaddish Farmstead.
Nice. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Welcome.
cool.
Oh, welcome. Hi.
Welcome. Yeah, great grandmother.
Two greats. So that's one stripe, two stripes. She's the double G. I love you, Mama.
I have to put sunglasses on.
I
That
love
light
you,
bulb
Mama.
went out. Yeah.
I know. I love you, Mama.
How about Gary?
Garyana. For
Well,
the
I said
baby's
Gary
name?
Anna. I said
we-
Anna.
Are we naming my mom or are we naming the baby? 'Cause,
The baby already has a name.
She has
her
a
name is
beautiful
Baby
name.
Grayson Fire.
Baby Grayson Fire has a name.
Oh.
Yes, Baby Grayson Fire is that's her name.
That's
Baby
right.
Grayson Fire. I'm sure that'll all fit on her birth certificate.
No, it's
Well, I hope she
actually-
has a little bit of fire in her
It's
Oh.
Ann.
from,
It's Ann
from her
Lynn.
grandmother.
She will have some from her dad.
Well, you
Good
know,
time
that apple didn't
Homestead's
fall that far from
confused.
the tree.
Good time Homestead's confused.
Oh,
Well, Miss Glenda down here, my daughter, is going to be a first-time grandma any day now.
and I'm going to be called Gigi, Grandma Glenda, but Gigi.
She wants to be called Gigi. I could not wait to be called grandma. And I still want my grandchildren to call me grandma.
And they do.
But I
They
can't
do.
believe
In
you don't want
fact,
to be called grandmother or grandma.
I think
or
Gigi's
grandmama.
cute.
I'll be grandmama for my little Missy.
You can be grandmama. That's fine.
I'll be grandmama.
Grandmama.
Oh, let's see. What is the other name?
let me
that-
get my pinky up.
Oh, yeah, that's me. What's that other name though? Grandmommy.
Grandmummy?
Grandmommy. Hey,
Grandmummy?
I'll be
Grandmama.
grandmommy. Is that
Grandmama?
British?
Mama?
Grandmommy?
Grandmummy?
Mum.
Grandmom.
Grandmommy.
I'll be grandmom. Oh yeah, I like that too.
Well, when
Oh,
my
I'm
kids
called
went to
Nani.
English schools, I told my
Nani?
children, I said, I am not mum. I do not have a
Oh.
plant on my head. And I'm not mummy. I'm not wrapped up in toilet paper.
Oh,
Oh,
Nisi,
my
have
kids-
a wonderful dinner.
Oh, thanks.
dinner
Have a
time.
wonderful
Woo woo. Bye,
So I
Nisi.
told my-
I
I told
come back
bye.
in the morning.
Mhm.
We'll
See
be
you in the
live.
morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lynn and I will be live at 10 a.m.
And
Eastern.
I'm going to type in our
Yes, please type in the email
email
address so that
again.
way. Yep. That way, if you're interested in being on the Ann Lynn Show, they are looking for
Just
guests
drop
to
us
be
a line
on.
at
So,
lynann1740@gmail.com.
and
Thank
they
you,
like
Lynn.
There it
y'all
is.
do a good
You're
job interviewing people too, and we
I
well.
see
like
Now
to do
we
that.
have
we've
been
seen a
doing our
lot of channels grow since they've been on your channel too.
I know
So
they've surpassed us,
I know.
which is
Example,
wonderful. They're
Mark's
wonderful.
Tropical Homestead. I mean, that. Let me tell
Over
you, Soul
4,000
Sister.
subs now.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Country Mama Musings.
Alicia.
Oh my
Alicia.
gosh.
Woo.
Casey at Ormsby Farms.
Oh, Casey at Ormsby. Yeah, they're really all those channels now are really they're working it though. They're putting out
Yes.
video and they're
Good
mean, Black's
content,
Tropical is live almost every day. I mean, if you
good
Just
information.
amazing.
Mhm.
lots
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
and they're really
Yeah.
working their channels, which is great. Lynn and I
Yeah.
just enjoy, getting together and we make videos occasionally and it's hard to do it because we're not together anymore like we were when we
No.
started 3 years ago and
Mhm.
so it's different, but we started out just putting out silly videos,
Right.
doing all the holidays, silly days too, like Hamburger Day or I don't know, Pasta
Tooth
Day,
Fairy, and we talked
Tooth
about
Fairy
Tooth
Day. We
Fairy.
I
dressed
think
up as
there's
the Tooth
Grandma's
Fairy.
Gravy too.
Oh, we had we have our
Grandma's
music
Gravy,
videos. Yeah,
right?
we make when you come to our
And
channel,
then
you'll get the grandma
Grandma Wrap. I was getting
the
ready to say
Ann Lynn wrap. It's the Ann Lynn
oh,
wrap.
that is the funniest thing. If you've not seen the Ann Lynn Wrap,
Oh,
go
let's
over to
see.
their
Let me see if I
channel.
have it on my computer. I think
yeah,
I do.
These old videos are hysterical. So if you just need a good laugh, what was the Ann Lynn Show started for? What was it originally?
Why? For fun?
No, what it was. You
Uh-huh.
go back and look at some of these old videos. They're hysterical.
Oh,
I mean, the granny rap cracks me up.
Let me
And
see.
so-
I see if I can find that reel here for. We did we did a little Western skit.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
Was
I
that
like
the
our
one on the
Tinker
riding
Bell
lawnmower
between
in your
nine.
backyard?
yes.
Uh-huh.
Easy Rider. It's called Easy Rider.
Easy Rider.
You want to see it? Oh,
I don't know how to share it just on this, so it just drop the link in, and that way they can go back and see it. I think it. Yeah.
Okay, I can. Let me see. I wonder if I could bring it up on mine because we're simulcasting.
Well, let's see if you can, because if you can, go for it. I don't care.
I don't know that I can. But.
So what? If not, drop the link so that way people can go back. Because I really think people need to go back and see some of these classics, as I like to say, because they are pretty funny. It's just wonderful. And then
that's right. Peter Fonda. Yeah.
You also had another one on your channel that I love to watch, and she doesn't have a YouTube channel. So I want to encourage, if you don't have a YouTube channel, still email them, because Aunt Lynn, your daughter-in-law, was actually on your channel.
Oh, we've interviewed people. Yes, of course.
I want to share this one.
Have to have
this
a
story.
No.
If you're interested in this story that was on their channel, Aunt Lynn's son and daughter-in-law have a wonderful adoption story. They were in the foster system, and
we have a new grandson.
They have a new grandson as a result, and he's an amazing guy.
He's precious.
So that story is actually on the channel with Aunt Lynn's daughter-in-law, but she doesn't have a YouTube channel. So I just want to make that one kind of clear. You don't have to say I have a channel to be on the Ann Lynn Show. They just want to hear your story and put it out.
Right. That's right. And I was at my beauty shop, Glenda, and I was talking to my beautician who is she subs to the Ann Lynn Show. And I said, we have people, you just come and tell us everyone has a story. That's what Ann says.
Everybody has a story.
Got a story, and they're interesting stories. And so unfortunately, the story that this lady spoke up and said, I have a story. That's exactly the word she used. I have a story.
Yeah.
She lost her son at I believe he was 18 or 19 years old in the town that I live in. And anyways, that young man, when he was 16, he signed, or 17, however the license is, he signed to be a donor, an organ donor. at that young age. And anyway, long story short, this lady and her husband, they actually vacation now with a person that received their son's heart, and I think there's another one that received some another, and they actually are a family now. They're a family unit. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's got something to
Well, they
say.
kept in touch, yeah, a lot with the people
They
that
actually go on
received.
vacations. Yeah,
Yeah,
since and
yeah,
so
very,
everyone
very
has something.
sweet. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. There's
everybody
a
has a story. So what's your story, right? What's your story?
So there was a
Um,
question that I want to, speaking of stories, let me see if I can find it. There it is.
Uplifting stories, right?
What branch
Oh,
was Lynn in, and what did she do? So I think only thing she can say really is that she was in.
yep.
Go ahead.
The branch.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I was U.S. Army. I am so old that
How
I
old are you, Lynn?
I was the last of the WACs, Women Army Corps, if that gives you an idea. I was the last of the WACs, and I went out in the field, and women back then we were not on the front lines, as you know, but we were there, and I had a great job. I loved what I did. I was part of a team, 4-person team, and I loved my people. And I would, if I hadn't met my husband, I was going to stay in. I was, I liked it.
You were a career-minded
She
person.
found her people. She
Mhm.
Yeah, I
found
found my people. I
you
found
found your people.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And so, but I met my husband, and we met and married. We met in, I think, I don't, we started dating in no, we met in like May of one year, started dating in November, and we were married in February, and we have been married over 45 years. And I was not a
Wow.
kid. I was not a child when I married.
Now you were 25?
I was 25. Thank you. Now
20?
25 and 45. What's that mean?
Oh,
Go
you're
on one.
old, Lynn.
It means I'm old.
No, you're young.
Thank you.
Aw.
I would I tell you, never knew it would what
Well,
a
Glenda and
privilege.
I were both military spouses
Yep.
Spouses. Well,
for
yes.
many, many, many moons. And
So you talk about which branch with you, and go ahead. You go first, Mom.
well, Army.
Mhm.
Wow.
And so you were raised Army brat. You and your
Was
sisters
was an Army
were
brat.
so they were military children. And
Mhm.
Mhm.
if I could have kept the military, and I love I love being a
Right.
spouse
Yeah.
of a military person. I love that. I like that. And what I found, my experience was the spouses either loved it or they hated it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Very much
Correct.
And
so.
there you very rarely did you find anybody that was kind of middle of the road. They either really liked the life and enjoyed
Mhm.
moving and meeting new people and getting to redecorate a new place, that you know what I'm saying. But
Right.
that I don't know if life now, I'm sure, is not the same as
No.
life
No.
as when I was a young bride. So I'm sure now it's different.
Yeah.
uh
You know, things do change very
mhm,
rapidly. It's very fluid.
mhm,
Hmm.
right.
Very much so. So
So I
much.
think that perhaps your experience wasn't as blissful as mine was.
Well, the thing though is that
It was hard at times.
right. So, but you
Definitely.
are now currently married to a veteran, an Army veteran. So you are a
Yes.
veteran spouse now. So yeah. So she,
Oh
uh,
yes, my
my
husband now.
stepdad,
Yes.
my
Yeah,
stepdad
stepdaddy. Yes.
stepdad, who is an
He's a
Army
wonderful
vet.
man. He was
Yes.
Army
Mhm.
too.
Yes, he
Oh, I told
was.
you I like being Army or a military spouse.
Well, Army.
Could I
You like the
answer?
Army.
green.
Go Army. Well, one of my
Can I answer?
best friends, she's retired Navy, her and her husband.
Yes.
She
to
went
school
in
with
right
her.
after high school and did the 20 and out, and she met her husband in, and they've,
Yes.
then they went on, and both of them had 20-year careers doing something different. So anywho,
Mhm.
you either like it or you don't. So
I'll tell
So,
Devil Dog. My my husband was Marine, Army, and National Guard, so we have that covered. And yes, I wanted to answer. Yes, we are still in contact with some of our friends from the military. Absolutely, yes. Actually, I'm Facebook friends, and so it's so good to. I can't even imagine how many years. Let me just think for a minute.
long time, huh?
We've been out over 44 years.
Mm-hmm.
I guess 43 or 4. So yes, I still keep in contact with them. Yes.
I mean, you
Sure.
become, those people were like my family, especially
Yes.
since, I was young. I was young, got married right out of high school, and went all the way. Well, went to El Paso, Texas, and that was like the first time I'd ever been away from home. And of course, you make
Oh,
friends, and then it kind of helps. We were only there for like 2 months, and then we went to permanent station, which was in
mhm.
Hawaii, which was even farther. And back then, calling home, and home was in Michigan. To
Mhm.
call home, it was about $30 long distance to talk for
Yeah.
about 5 minutes. So like we could only afford that maybe once a month, maybe every other month. It wasn't very often, but we wrote letters,
Mhm.
and we used to send cassette tapes back and forth. You don't
Yes.
know, and because I would talk to the tape recorder and put it in the mail, and then my mom would sit down and do the same, and everybody would say, "Hey, how you doing, Ann?" And I'd get
Mhm.
it was so exciting to get a handwritten letter or a tape cassette from home. It
oh
was
yeah.
so exciting. And
Oh,
and then after a while, I was like, man, I was lonely, man. I was
yes.
lonely. So
Yes. Absolutely.
so
Absolutely.
thusly, it was like, I think it's time for a child, please.
Someone says that they're a Michigan girl. A Michigan girl.
Woohoo!
Me too.
Yes.
Well, born
Ah.
and raised in Livonia.
What?
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 Well,
Wow.
What?
Ann and I were raised in Michigan
Yeah.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
how many years? And I mean,
well, till I was 18.
you were 18, and okay,
Mhm.
yeah,
And
Mhm.
then
yes,
I
we were
got married,
raised
left home, but
not
then I
very
came
far from,
back.
not
Oh,
too far from. We had an aunt that lived in Livonia, and then
oh yeah,
we
we
all
spent a
moved.
lot.
uh
Westland, you know where Westland is.
Westland, Livonia,
Westland,
Wayne. And
Wayne, yeah. And so yeah, we were right
I
there.
worked in Ann Arbor. Yeah. hmm
We were right
Wow.
there. Yeah, that was
And
I
home.
for
love.
those of you that know the Ann Lynn Show, our trucker, our favorite trucker, Bones, he is from that part of the world also.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
enjoy talking with Bones because um, it's just kind of fun, isn't it? It's like
Oh, sure,
somebody from home.
absolutely. He'll join us, and we'll just go trucking down the road with him, and we go
That's
everywhere
right.
in the truck when he's in. We haven't had him on in a while. We need to get a hold of Bones and
That's right.
see what he's
I
doing.
just want everyone to know that's come in here from Grace and Fire. When this is over, I am going to sub to all your channels. I want you to know it's just my other screen is over here away from me, and so I am going
So
to
good.
go back, watch this, go click 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 click, and get on all of your channels.
Yes.
And I'm going
Oh,
to subscribe to Crocheting with Leanne
hey,
also.
all you have to do, Lynn,
Yes.
Oh, you're not. You don't have her.
Type
Do you
in the
have the
email.
stream pulled up on a second tab?
Okay. So Lynn
I have
Ann.
two.
What is it again? Lynn Ann.
Lynn Ann 1740 at gmail.com.
Right.
Thank you.
But yeah,
I'm
what I
sub to a lot of people. I am sub to here.
but
Even
Lynn, all you have to do is go. You go to. I mean, can you just open YouTube on another tab?
it's
and then
just I've been looking up all night.
see
So
the
I'm
three. No, you don't have to. You don't. If you just listen for 1 second, go, and everybody else, you can do the same thing. In the chat, all you got to do is see the 3 little dots next to somebody's name. It says go to channel. Click on go to channel.
So
it'll bring it up and subscribe.
Only if you're a moderator. It's a moderator feature.
Nobody else can do that?
No. So that's why we go ahead and we drop links.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a moderator thing. Yeah. Yep.
Well, hey, that's making it easy for me because I'm going over to all these great channels.
Yeah. So,
and I got to tell you,
blocker report. Yeah, that's the Belt Loop 29. That is correct. You can block or report. That's about it. Please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that.
But if you're a moderator, that's the only time that you can actually go to those channels. So that is why if you are in the Ann Lynn Show, please type in Ann Lynn, one word, to drop your channel. And if you are in the Grace and Fire, please drop in Grace, and it should just drop your channel out. So that's why Nightbot has that. Both of our channels have that set up so we can help support one another.
Right.
So,
right.
Yes.
And yes. Devil Dog. That's right.
I'm just picking on you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyhow, so back to the military thing. One of the things that Lynn and I had done is we went out and we visited one of the cemeteries on our little Girls Gone Mild trip over the weekend. Yes. And it was the most humbling experience. I didn't have the right words. We cried. We cried. If you want to see that live, go back on my video and you can watch our experience. I took off and I shared a little bit about what the true meaning of service is. But I'll go ahead and I'll share it here. So if you know me, I'm a military and veteran caregiver. My husband was in the military for 16 years, and he sustained a brain injury while he was serving at an undisclosed location. And he is home. He's fine. He's here. But the meaning of service has affected our family, and to see my children raise up and into this has been really hard, to I'm going to remove Aunt Lynn for just a second. So anyhow, it's been one of the most hard things to go through. And during that live, I went ahead and I shared it. I am a Dole Fellow. If you don't know the Elizabeth Dole Foundation, check out www.hiddenheroes.org. I represented my state for 2 years active. Now I'm an alumnus with this foundation. I love it. We represent military and veteran caregivers across the nation, and there are 5.5 million of us of all eras. The one that I fall under, there's 1.1 million caregivers nationwide. So we are tucked in every city and state, everywhere. So anyhow, I was with the Elizabeth Dole Foundation and for our meetings, and some friends of mine had asked me to go to Arlington to see if I could go pick out or go find their friends. I had to go to Section 6. I had to look them up. And so I went out and I met in Section 6 a mother of an Iraqi veteran who had committed suicide due to PTSD. And just her presence took my breath away, because I know that life was lost, and I knew what that meant for our country. And just to be able to see her one-on-one and have that conversation is something that I will never forget. And then also on the same trip, we were invited as a foundation to go to the Marine Barracks in DC, and they brought in. There's an organization called TAPS, TAPS, and they take care of the families that are left behind. And so they brought in the kids from TAPS into the Marine Barracks and had them for the parade, and had them front and center. And as caregivers, all of us, we were all adults, we watched each of these kids come into the Marine Barracks. And I'm telling you, there was not a dry eye. And I still think about those kids because each child represented a parent that passed away, that gave the ultimate sacrifice, whether on at their overseas locations, or they died of combat related injuries or illnesses. And so these children are left without their parents. And I'll tell you, that changes your life forever. And also to meet wounded warrior kids. I mean, even my own children, have grown up without their dads. So, this meaning of sacrifice to our country goes deeper than just the person who actually served. It affects the families, and I see this all the time. And so go back and check that video out. And if you live near a veteran cemetery, go and pay your respects. Those, in my opinion, and I will say it to the day I die, you want to be amongst heroes, go find you a veteran, go hang out with a service member, or go visit the cemeteries, because those are our nation's pride and our heroes, our true heroes. And then the families do support.
Right. And I want to say, now you said the kids grew up without their father.
Or mother.
Not your children.
Mine?
You said that, but I think you meant
their old dad.
Old dad is gone, and the new dad.
Yeah, we have a new.
Not like the old dad. So
he tries. The heart of
my
husband is still there.
He's still in there. He's still in there.
Yeah, the heart of my husband is still there. He's
still
awesome
there.
Dad. I mean, awesome dad.
Yeah.
Loves hanging out with his kids.
Yes.
And looking forward to being a grandfather too. I mean,
yes. So we really
the military roots go deep in our blood,
in our family.
And it's thick. We have several generations dating back to the Revolutionary War.
Yes. And you're a member of DAR, aren't you?
Well, I had to let I had to let my membership slide just because of my caregiver duties to take care of him. It was a little bit much to make the meetings, but I was in DAR for a little bit. Yes,
so,
correct.
Anyhow, we really salute all of our service, all branches. We love you all. Yes. And I'm
going to put in a little plug. If you do know a Gold Star family or a Wounded Warrior family, and you just want to bless them, take a meal over. Seriously.
Yes.
Don't just show up with a meal, or find out what, if they have allergies or whatnot, find out what the allergies are, of course, but take a meal and just say thank you. That blesses the Gold Star families and the Wounded Warrior families. I get asked so many times, what can I do? Go sit with them. Sit with them. And if there's children involved, offer to hang out with the kids. Give the caregiver, it's not always the spouse, by the way, give the caregiver a break. So,
because the caregiver could be a mom, a dad,
brother, sister,
a husband,
neighbor, cousin, could be anybody. A friend. You know what? I want to actually say that too. I'm glad you said husband, because I have run across more husbands as caregivers who are sitting silently, because most people think, caregiver of a wounded warrior is a wife.
Right. Yeah.
No. I have met more husbands. Now, of course, we know the parents often jump in. We do know that. And I don't want to deflect from sisters, brothers. I don't want to deflect from any of that, because everybody. But I've run into so many husbands lately who are just so quiet. And I sit back and I'm going, wait a second. We need to pull you forward, because what you are doing is equal as what I'm doing. There is no difference here.
The role of caregiver, though, could be anybody taking care of their senior parent.
Absolutely.
A senior, sibling, your
Mhm.
your husband, your same thing, caregiver,
Yeah.
there's
Right.
there's millions of caregivers in
There
our
Yes.
is.
country.
There
And
is.
if,
Do you see the
Mhm.
question there from Triple Threat Firearms?
So does the
no,
VA offer you respite? So the answer is yes. They have offered it, and I have taken it. And also, the Elizabeth Dole Foundation, through the Bob Hope grant, you have to be vetted first. They're not just going to give you respite, but you have to be vetted with documentation. There is
Mhm.
respite through that program as well. It's not connected to the VA, so you could
so if
actually
there's
use
somebody
both.
out there that has questions, they can
Yeah.
get a hold of you.
Absolutely. So
Some
part of the reason I started the channel was not just because I'm an urban homesteader. I am a caregiver and I'm vested into the caregiver community. And there are resources, and I want military and veteran caregivers, which is my focus, the military and veteran. I understand the non-military too, but as far as resources, I am more,
You're
Mhm.
able to help people find, if
yeah,
you need a service dog,
right,
you
yeah.
can tell them where to go.
And I
If
can give
they
the advice of some of my experience and
Sure.
with the service dogs, and then the organizations that we've worked with. I know that the foundation also is working with churches too, in trying to
Uh-huh.
help the clergy to be able to help wounded warrior families, because that even is a challenge as well. And it
So
even has
how
been a
do
challenge
they
in my own home. So
Right. Oh
if you
gosh,
need,
yeah.
yeah. So if you just comment on the video after the
Mhm.
live, and then I'll sit, we'll try to connect that way.
Yeah,
Or
just
you can
comment on the
Instagram, private message me through Instagram. It's Grace and Fire YT for YouTube. Just private message me there,
Okay,
and then
Grace
we'll.
and Fire YT on Instagram,
Yep. So you
and
can
Okay.
get a hold
private
of me
message
that
her if
way.
you she has she has got tons of information in that kid's head, I will tell you.
Yeah, I've been around the community. I mean, I became a fellow many years ago,
Mhm.
and I have to just say this: Senator Elizabeth Dole. For those who don't know, it's Bob Dole's wife. Anybody who knew Senator Bob Dole, his wife was a senator too. I have to explain that so
Yes.
many times. So I've learned. Okay, let me just do this too. They're both senators. Bob Dole has graduated and has gone on to heaven, but
Yes.
Senator Elizabeth is still here on earth. But Senator Elizabeth Dole has such a heart for our military and veteran caregivers. She actually started this organization. We're on our 10th year this year, whenever Bob went into Walter Reed. And while she was taking care of him while he was at Walter Reed, she was meeting caregivers who were not having the resources, the help. We're sitting quietly. Our terminology within the organization is you are a hidden hero.
Right.
And so we sit quietly without the help. And so she started that. And then she commissioned the RAND Corporation to do a comprehensive study on us in 2014. The results came out. There since have been another study that's coming out. I'm trying to remember what year that was, but they're also now looking at the children of the wounded warriors, calling them hidden helpers, and they're looking at trying to get resources for them too, and to identify them, and find out what the impacts on the kids are too. So, I mean,
Good.
it's a holistic look around, from jobs to education to clergy to national recognition, trying to get bills passed. We were part of a team to expand the VA caregiver program, and I know that right now things are tied up. That
Mhm.
came out of the VA, not out of the bill. That was a VA issue, and so they're
Mhm.
trying. I know the foundation is actively trying to get that caregiver program ironed out.
Mhm.
But it was meant to expand the program to all eras of caregivers, which I believe that should have happened initially. Is that it should have been
Right.
all
Yes.
eras of caregivers at the VA could get help. But it originally, unfortunately, was started with post 9/11, which is what I
Mhm.
was in. So that was one of the biggest legislations, was to get that opened up.
Yeah.
So just really take a moment and go check out www.hiddenheroes.org. and there are resources out there. I can't fix anybody's problems, so all I can do is shoot you resources and links and say check them out.
Right.
So if you are going to message me, I am going to share the links. But there is help, and we've taken we've it's hard to accept help as a caregiver, but there are a few that we have, like the service dog. We have this awesome service dog running around the house that he's the sweetest.
Yes,
But
he is. He's a sweetheart.
he is.
So,
anyhow,
well, this has been a
Oh,
great.
yeah.
This has been a great
So
live.
one last plug. Tomorrow,
Okay.
tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Tomorrow.
Ann Lynn Show is going
Yes.
live.
With
Well,
friends.
I have La Farm, but cheers
Yes.
to La.
Come over to the Ann Lynn
Yes.
Show, the official Ann Lynn Show. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you'll consider it. We just have fun.
Yes.
We
Tomorrow-
do.
Last Friday
Yes.
was Anything Could Happen Friday.
Yes.
I know.
And we
I know.
showed up.
We had
on
fun. Tomorrow it's live with Ann and Lynn and friends.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to
Make
have
sure
some.
you email them too if you're interested in being on the show. Email them.
Yes.
No, they are
Lynn
very
Ann.
sweet.
LynnAnn1740 at gmail.com. Right, Lynn?
Yes.
What is
Yes.
it, Lynn?
I'm sorry. I'm just reading some of the comments. It's LynnAnn1740 at gmail.com.
All right.
Email us.
Well,
Email us.
ladies, I look
Yeah.
forward to tomorrow's show. So I'm going to drop you guys out. So thanks for joining me.
Oh, thank you for
Mwah.
having us.
Thank you, Glenda.
I'm telling you.
Mwah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
so
thank
hang
you.
tight, you two. But we'll see you guys. You guys check them out tomorrow, okay? So bye,
All right.
Mom. Bye, Aunt Lynn. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thursday nights, I'm going to be going live again at 6:30 p.m. If that changes, because baby Grayson Fire is on her way, I'll do a little video just to let you know that there's been a change. Anyhow, we hope to see you guys back tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the Ann Lynn Show. Go and support them. And I hope to see you guys next week. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night.